The MGM Grand in Las Vegas hums with anticipation, the air thick with the scent of sweat and excitement. The crowd, a vibrant mix of British and Mexican fans, waves flags and chants, their voices blending into a roaring symphony. Spotlights carve through the darkness, converging on the ring where two warriors prepare to clash. The announcer's voice booms, cutting through the noise. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a middleweight showdown for the ages. In the red corner from Sheffield, England, with a record of 46 wins, 4 losses, and 31 knockouts, the battle-tested Ryan "The Spice" Rhodes. The English fans erupt as Rhodes strides toward the ring, his black robe catching the light, his eyes locked forward with steely resolve. The camera zooms in, capturing the intensity in his face, his taped fists clenched. And in the blue corner from Guadalajara, Mexico, undefeated with 36 wins, 26 by knockout, the pride of Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez. The arena shakes as Canelo appears, his red hair glowing, his green and gold robe flowing like a warrior's banner. Mexican fans chant his name, a rhythmic pulse that reverberates through the stands. The fighters stand face to face as the referee delivers instructions, their stares unflinching. Rhodes, lean and wiry, towers slightly, his experience etched in every scar. Canelo, compact and powerful, radiates confidence, his jaw set. The bell rings, and round 1 begins. Rhodes moves first, his long reach snapping out jabs that pepper Canelo's guard. The Mexican slips and weaves, his head movement sharp, absorbing little damage. The announcer's voice crackles over the speakers. Rhodes is using that jab to keep Canelo at bay, but the Mexican is closing in. Canelo surges forward, landing a crisp left hook to Rhodes's ribs. The Englishman winces but fires back, with a straight right that grazes Canelo's cheek. The crowd roars, split between cheers for both men. The 60 FPS high-definition footage captures every detail, the sweat spraying, the muscles tensing, each punch landing with vivid clarity. Round 2 shifts the momentum. Canelo stalks forward, his footwork precise, cutting off the ring. Rhodes tries to circle, but Canelo traps him against the ropes, unleashing a brutal combination. Left to the body, right to the head. Rhodes covers up, his elbows tight, but a sneaky uppercut slips through, rocking his head back. Canelo's power is showing early, the announcer shouts. Rhodes stumbles, grabbing Canelo in a clinch to slow the onslaught. The referee separates them, and the crowd's energy surges, British fans chanting, "Let's go Rhodes," while Mexican supporters drown them out with "Canelo, Canelo." Rhodes lands a counter right before the bell, but Canelo's confident. Stride to his corner says it all, he's in control. Between rounds, the camera cuts to the corners. Rhodes's trainer pours water over his head, barking, "Move your feet, Ryan, don't let him pin you." Canelo's team is calm, their fighter nodding as his coach whispers tactics. Round 3 begins, and Rhodes comes out with renewed fire. He snaps a double jab, followed by a right cross that catches Canelo flush. The English fans explode, sensing a shift. "Rhodes is fighting back," the announcer exclaims. Canelo absorbs the shots, his expression unshaken, and counters with a vicious liver punch that makes Rhodes grimace. The camera lingers on the impact, the high-definition slow motion showing Rhodes' body ripple under the blow. The round becomes a slugfest, both men trading punches in the center of the ring. Rhodes' speed keeps him in the fight, but Canelo's power is relentless, landing a heavy left hook just as the bell rings. Round 4 sees Canelo tighten his grip. He presses forward, his eyes locked on Rhodes like a predator. The Englishman tries to jab and move, but Canelo cuts off every angle. A sudden overhand right crashes into Rhodes' temple, and he staggers. "Canelo's got him hurt," the announcer yells. Rhodes clinches, his legs unsteady, but Canelo shoves him off, landing a punishing body shot that echoes through the arena. The slow-motion replay shows Rhodes' ribs flexing, the crowd gasping at the brutality. Rhodes fires back with a desperate combination, but his punches lack snap. The bell rings, and the camera captures Canelo's smirk as he walks to his corner, knowing he's breaking his opponent down. Round 5 is make or break for Rhodes. Spurred by his corner's urgency, He unleashes a flurry of punches, his hands blurring in the 60 FPS footage. A straight left lands flush on Canelo's chin, and, for the first time, the Mexican looks rattled. The English fans scream, their cheers shaking the rafters. Rhodes presses, landing a combination that forces Canelo to cover up. But the Mexican's resilience shines. He weathers the storm and counters with a devastating right hook that sends Rhodes reeling into the ropes. What a comeback from Canelo! The announcer roars. The crowd is deafening, split between hope and awe. Rhodes survives the round, but his eyes are glassy as he stumbles to his corner, the toll of Canelo's power evident. The 6th round begins, and Canelo smells blood. He stalks Rhodes, cutting off every escape. The Englishman's legs are heavy, his jab slow. Canelo lands a crushing left to the body, and Rhodes's knees buckle. The camera captures the moment in vivid detail. Sweat flying, Rhodes's face twisting in pain. Canelo's dismantling him, the announcer shouts. Rhodes throws a weak right, but Canelo slips it and unleashes a thunderous uppercut. Rhodes' head snaps back, his body collapsing to the canvas. The arena erupts as the referee counts. 1, 2, 3. Rhodes stirs, his eyes blinking through the haze, but he can't rise. At 8, the referee waves it off. It's over. Canelo Alvarez with a knockout, the announcer screams. The crowd goes wild as Canelo raises his fists, his team flooding the ring. The camera pans to Rhodes, slumped in his corner, his team consoling him. The slow-motion replay shows the knockout punch, the way Canelo's fist connects, Rhodes's jaw buckling, his fall to the canvas. Canelo Alvarez cements his legacy, but Ryan Rhodes earns respect. The screen fades to black, text overlaying. Canelo Alvarez defiants Ryan Rhodes via KO, round 6. The final shot shows the arena, fans still buzzing as the lights dim. The production logo flashes with a call to action. Subscribe for more epic boxing in HD.